Hello and welcome back, connoisseurs of Crusader Kings 3, friends of the channel and newcomers alike. We are here once again with King Ordgar the Good of Wales and Cornwall. Last episode we took the Isle of Man. It is tribal and Gaelic. It's all over the place. I don't even know if we're worried about it being Gaelic. It's part of my feeling about the whole thing. Are we going to actually fix its Gaelic nature? I don't think we are. I think we're going to end up giving it to our son and letting him deal with it. We could potentially just do that now, if they'll let us. They may not let us. Oh, yeah, they will let us. So, we're just going to give that to him. Great. So it will become part of Wales when he becomes King of Wales. It's fine. We didn't really want it to have it. We wanted it for the symbolic idea that it is now controlled by the lioness, and thus, well, in this case, it'll be the Welsh lioness, the Welsh Cerneu, and thus no longer be able to be used as a pirate port by the Norse. And we were about to start our war to claim our right to defend Canterbury from the Norse, proving England's weakness to do so in the coming conflict. We have too many duchies. I would like to give the duchy title to my son, but this number is getting there. Like, I'm starting to feel like it might be okay. I probably should put you back here. Are you doing this yourself as well? Like, are we working together on this? Because if we're working together on this, it'll happen a lot faster. Yeah, there's two increased controls in the county. Clearly the higher one is my marshal, but it's still good. We'll get that done pretty fast that way. Everything else in here is still acceptable. We will lose Lord Dowell the second that I give him his rightful title. I should say my son his rightful title, so that's a thing. We have our spy master who's good, but really no one else. I mean, I suppose Reckitt could do it as well as he does. Reckitt could do it definitely as well as he does. So that's fine. Let's just give him a little bit more time. Let's finish this circle. And yeah, we're going to war with England, but we're going to wait till we get all of the knights from our recent knight event. We've converted this guy to Catholicism. It has caused him to lose a little prowess. I think he was 22 before, which means he was probably getting some prowess from his Astaru religious traits. At least I think that's probably what happened. Either that or he's getting old. One of those two. Hopefully my son will feudalize this. I may have to do it for him. But we do have an expensive wedding coming up. There is the money from the Pope. It's going to be the last time we get money from the Pope before the wedding, I think. Maybe we get it again? She's 6 years, right? So how long will it be before the Pope gives us money again? I think it's 5 years, but I don't really have it memorized. Oh, did this Pope give us money because this is a new Pope? This guy looks like a new Pope. Was that why? That would be really lucky. We gotta let him give us the money first. Then we gotta see when we can do it again. 934 AD, 3 years from now. Yeah, okay, so that means we probably can spend this money. The next question is the best thing to spend this money on feudalizing the Isle of Man for our... Oh, wait, I just realized, since I gave that to him, I can't feudalize it. He has to do it, so it's no longer my concern. We're just gonna keep this money on hand as a wedding buffer then, maybe. I don't know, or we'll spend it. I'm not gonna make that decision till the war is over, though, because when my troops are all raised, I want them to, I want to have some money in the pocket, you know? Some money in the pocket so that we can keep them rise without going into debt for a long time, so that's probably the best use of that money. None of these things are of any value to us, but we are going to do this. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. That is a bold raider army coming right in here. Right into Wolfwaru's territory. I should have control-clicked that. But let's just let them fully raise up before we go in. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to do this. Again, you do not raid us. You Saxon Astaru bastards. You do not raid us. We are not a raiding target, okay? You've put off our English war slightly. But you have given us money, which is probably something we need more than a war at this exact second. That was bold of you, my friend, but a mistake. That was a mistake. I get it, though. Overconfidence is the problem of the barbarian. Just unquestionably. So let's put these guys to rest. We have another new knight. It should be the last one that we need. How much does he want? Very reasonable. We are now full on knights above 12, which means our army is effectively ready. We could wait for our levies to rise, but I don't think we need to. I think we have plenty of soldiers. Let's just get this guy in there. And it's time to declare war on England for our claims. Now, he has lots of allies. Specifically, West Francia is a strong ally. It would be a tragedy if if our uncle joined him. Like we said last time, we do not want that to happen. We will call our uncle in, but it's random, and the game is going to decide it based on random. We'll pick him first, though, just because, I don't know, that feels like it's more likely to succeed. Obviously, she can't. But we will, I think, to make up for the lack of her off our list of troops, I think we will call in. It's gonna really depend. I think we're gonna call in him as well. We haven't spent any of our renown recently on a war, so we'll just do that. Move this up to here. A lot of the winning of this war is going to be, well, it's going to be based on some RNG stuff, like whether or not our uncle joins us or him, but it's also going to be based on how fast we can attack his armies before he can get his allies in. Excellent. 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 We got our uncle, so that's the end of that. This war is effectively already won. And let's immediately attack his capital. Still strange that that you can basically destroy another side just by calling in your logical allies. It's probably something that they should find a workaround for. I don't even know. He may actually be in another war. I didn't even check. Nope. It's just us against him. By us against him, I mean us and all our allies against him and his one ally that actually sided with him. So this kid wants us to join his war. It's a liberty war. Suppose we will help him after. Kind of hoping that he can manage it pretty quickly so that we can win this without too much trouble. We're still raising our troops, though. It's a pretty long muster, but you know that happens when you just raised your troops to defeat some nasty enemies just a little while ago. I do wonder where he is. Look, I quite wonder where he is. There he is. That's him right there. So we're just gonna come up here to deal with his little army right now. Oh! We have changed over to an alliance with King Alfonso. He gained the tiny kingdom, which means he's basically doomed. Well, you know, if his brothers murder him before she gets married, we'll find her another wife, another husband, and if his brothers murder him after they're married, then we'll find him another husband anyway. I mean, I will find her another husband anyway. You know, it's happening. It's just a thing that's going to take place. There's no escaping. It's... Give up. Just give up, sir. Sir, give up. Sir, give up. Thank you. Get out of here. We have no real need for you in this war at all. This war is still going on. It has now been 9 years. They have been at war down there for 9 straight years. Oh, thank you for the money. Lord Dowell. What a gracious gift. Thank you very much. You also helped to pay off me calling in my family member. Son learns Brythonic. That's great. Some kind of war happening here. Who are you warring against? You're having a liberty war. Okay, that's really nothing we could do about that. That's not real our game. Not really our game at all. Something. Let's start sieging his lands down. Speed the siege up a bit. You know, we should probably... The rise of the Scots. So the Scottish culture has been formed. Strong kinship. Xenophilic. That's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool culture, you know? I mean, they're Anglic and West German, which we have a problem with, but, you know, otherwise... We don't have that much of a problem with Germanics anymore. Realistically, we've bonded with them quite strongly, and we speak Anglic ourselves, so... Let's put those old prejudices aside. We've grown past that. Clearly, everything indicates that we've grown past that. At that point, our goal is to integrate the Germanics and the Bretons together so that we can create a unified culture based on mythology from both of our sides, I think. That's what we're doing. Somebody's all over the place doing all kinds of things. Basically just returned home, just hanging out. That's fine, I get it. Like, I do. Let's split off a besieging army and then take our other army on out to actually do some hunting. Ediflate comes of age. She's done all right, realistically. I mean, she didn't have much propensity for it in the first place, but she's done all right. I think we're gonna try to chase him down, just because we might get some lucky results from doing that. So we have seized an artifact from the king, the wild aurochs hide. That may be one of the last aurochs in all of Europe. We now have its hide. We're probably not going to return that to him because it's ours now. Let's just begin sieging our way down here. Try to catch him and destroy him. This territory cannot hold me. What are our supply limits? That can though. So we're gonna come into here. Actually, we probably need to leave. Let's just see. So what does this guy want? My knight, Ivan, has excelled during our recent battles and my court is buzzing with excitement. What an accomplished knight. What a role model. What a man. With all the praise rattling down on him, it's made clear that I am expected to officially reward him in some manner. I will speak well of him. No. The gifted gold. How good is he actually? He could be my personal champion. Yeah, I could do that. That is an acceptable outcome. Oh, we should probably put up that recently stolen artifact. Right, we don't have any reason not to hang that right on our wall right away. So it goes here. It is a large wall hanging. It's pretty cool too, just like renown and prestige. Pretty cool. Like I said, that could be the last Auroch pelt in all of Europe. No idea why my allies all abandoned me. Mostly I think it's because they have their own wars to deal with now. But I'm pretty fine with that, you know? I'm not worried. I really feel like, okay, so you have finally finished that. Let's get you to help here. I feel like at this point it's getting close to when I hand it over to him. He's built pikemen. He's built light footmen. I think so. He has become a boozer. There is definitely some of his grandmother in him. Too bad. Alcoholism is a hell of a trait in the Middle Ages. Can kill you quite young. Be careful, kid. There we go. We're gonna have to watch for this, though, because they may try to rebel against him, and I'll have none of that. If there's one thing I can imagine will test Ordgar's resilience against doing tyrannical acts, it is ousting his son. They're all starting to get old, though, which is a thing. I think probably he can quickly become stronger than them if he actually works on it, which hopefully he will. Hopefully he'll work on it. Hopefully he'll find... Does he have a child? If he has a child, maybe he can form an alliance. Let's hope he can solidify this. I mean, I don't know how good a king he'll be if he can't take care of this on his own now that we've done so much to set him up. Our marshal is going to be this knight here, I think. Yes. Our steward, probably. I mean, I could do it. I could let Wolfwaru do it, but she won't be upset. Like, none of my powerful vassals have any possibility of being upset with me about what I put them in. So we'll put our son there, and I think this is all good. That'll do for now. Still out here fighting against England. Our allies have returned. Trusting me, my son Gosselin has been asking me for a pet rabbit for a long time. I told him I would get it for him once in 3 months if he displayed more focus in his studies. Ever since I made the promise, he has been redoubling his efforts. He is trusting like me. Great kid. You're a great kid. All my kids are great, though. Every single one of my kids turned out great. Look at how good a kid you are. Ambitious, trusting, diligent. Boy, you're good. If you get a good education, this will be pretty good too, right? We'll be subtracting 2 to put it at 7. Well, it's going to be 15. That's not spectacular, but I mean, with all the rest of this, it's not bad. Oh, you're going to do great. I really hope that you max your education. If you don't, you know, you'll get close probably. Right, we don't have a long warrior tradition, so, jeez. So, in a siege, this woman who decided she hated us because we held her in prison too long just died. Not even a siege that we were running, just a thing that happened. It's too bad, really. We have captured a significant hostage, which could just literally win this war for us, and I think winning the war is a better use of the hostage than trying to... This army has no leader. I wonder what happened to its leader. Me, I'm terrible at this. Don't put me in charge. That would be a mistake. We had a guy who was good at this. He must no longer be able to be a knight. Maybe he got wounded and I didn't notice. Let's just check to see if we've lost any knights in battles. No, it doesn't look like it. Mind you, we got a lot of bad knights again. I don't know where that came from. Oh, some of those knights are from the other guys. Yeah. Details here. Not a lot of kills from our knights, but none of our knights are killed. That's fine. You know, that's fine. Let's look at our knights. We haven't lost any knights. Do we have any bad knights? We have starting to get a lot of people who are being, who are not as good as they used to be. Who are basically being grandfathered in, which isn't great, mostly because of wounds. That's gout-ridden. Well, he'll get better, hopefully. Everybody else seems to still be doing fine. Let's look at the bottom of the chart. You should be forbidden. You should be forbidden. You should be forbidden. Oh no, force you. You're still the... Are you still? I think you are still the, No, you're not. Yeah, we'll let him stay grandfathered in. He's fought this whole time. If he wants to keep fighting, he can fight. What can we sponsor here? Just competent. The Forge a Goblet. Master Adventurer. Sadly, I don't want to spend the money on it right now, so hopefully he's still around for a while, because I will spend money on it soon. Don't get me wrong. I just need, if we come out of the war with enough money, I want to be able to make some good investments, maybe in my military, or build some buildings that I've been putting off, or maybe build a city in Cornwall. So this is the priest. Everyone deserves to know the truth that the world is going to end soon. A reasonable point, which is the clergy should be handling this. They are better at managing the public's understanding of information than I am. That might be true. And also, I could be wrong. You know, let's ask more people what their opinion is. I think that's what we do. Learning lifestyle perk. Getting down close to learn on the job. We now have a better relationship with people of different faiths that will help us with our insularists. Though, to be perfectly honest, we don't have that many insularists anymore because most of our insularists are now vassals under our vassals. Okay. Got a siege finishing here. Gonna have a siege finishing here soon. I think I'm gonna come down here and just attack the King of England's army. There is some battle, there's full battle room left. Fine, let's see if we can catch him. I don't know where he thinks he's gonna escape to. One of us will catch you for sure. Neither of us caught you. That's actually kind of annoying. We have won this siege here. Where are we at? 74%. I would like to make this battle happen, because if this battle happens, I can probably sell him his son back. I'll just hold him in place with the weak army. Good. Does that give us 100%? Without the 50, it absolutely does. So let's go to our prisoners here. And let's just check for people worth money. Not you. Not you. You're worth 10. Can't ransom you right now. Wow. Is this not your son? Dude, this is your child. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's because you have negative 57. I'll just get him. I'll just let him get released when the war ends. It's fine. So let's just end the war then. Oh, this is the Queen of England. We also can't get money for her, but she will stay in our prison when the war is over. Let's do this. Enforce our demands. So be it. Now she should probably be mad. Oh no, she's not even mad. She ain't even mad. So let's just grant her back her title, the one that she was entitled to the entire time. She now controls the petty kingdom of Kent as my vassal. There we go. You also have this tiny piece of territory here that I don't even really think matters. All right, I have to return home because I'm still technically in 2 wars. I don't know if I can get here in time to help you with this, my friend. Where are you at? How bad is this for you? You're probably gonna lose with this siege right here. I don't think so. We said we would. Let's merge this. Let's split off our knights and our men-at-arms. Shit. That did not go how I expected it to. Take these tiny... Frickin' heck. You can take these tiny levies back. We're gonna now select this army. We're gonna put our best commander in charge of it. We're gonna send them over to Lotharingia and see if there's anything we can do to help. We're gonna disband this. We don't need it. Still not making money, still losing money. We're gonna ransom this countess here. Who's this? Okay, so he is Anglo-Saxon and Catholic, and he will accept vassalization. It's a wise decision. Like, I mean, it's a wise decision for him. I think it's the right decision for him. What is the actual de jure territory of his claims? So this, the rest of East Anglia is right here. I'm gonna vassalize him. He will accept on normal with a 0 chance. So we'll take normal. Because you always should if you can. we're ready to hold court. That is kind of unexpected and kind of not unexpected, considering that we are basically have defined ourselves as the power on the island now. This is just something new we've got. Oh, we've gained an Excalibur. So we found one of the many Excaliburs that exist. This one gives us 2% knight effectiveness, prestige and renown. That's not horrid. I mean, we got nothing better, so we'll put up our Excalibur now that we have one. Just stick that in there, right there. And yeah, our move is complete. Our move is complete. We did it. We have basically convinced her that her future is here as the Queen of Cornwall, and she now controls Kent as a duchy within outside our territory. That is a pretty perfectly executed vassalization. We vassalized her with force from England. It's pretty good, I have to say. That does put us in a position where we have to make sure that her territories are all nicely cleaned up. Hopefully our son will focus on maybe feudalizing the island of Man, now that we can't really help him with that, but that's really his decision. Hopefully he does it soon. Hopefully. Maybe we should have held it longer. I'm hoping he's strong enough here that his vassals don't try to mess with him. The weird whispering woman is having his second child. Maybe it'll be a son. Situation will probably become stronger with a strong heir. We are going to need another period of basically another period of unification. He is now joined and he's happy to be here. He has 2 daughters and a dead son. It's too bad. If my youngest son wasn't going to become a monk, I would marry them off. Let's see what he feels about it. We always said we would see if he's 100% even without a hook. He really wants to be a monk. Monk is like his destiny. He's trusting. He believes in us when he asks us. Like, he believes it's the right decision when we ask him. So please take the vows. Thank you. Ah, my glorious son, you're going to have to cut off all of your wonderful long hair, but that's okay. I would like it if he was a monk in our court, though. I don't need to use his hook for that. He'll literally just come back. So he can become a monk living in our court, which is what I would prefer. He's technically here already, so why am I... Oh. It's fine. It says he's here already. He's here. Oh, because it succeeds immediately. Right, yeah. He lives in our court now, which is good. We can continue to educate him optimally that way, instead of having him wandering the world as a monk. There's absolutely no reason why he can't serve under our own bishop. And I want to keep my son around because, you know, he is our son. We do care for him greatly. We are sending troops over to try to help with this war. I don't know how we can, though. He's probably going to lose before we even get there. But at least sending the troops indicates that we tried, right? At least it's like, okay, we did our best. We attempted to come to your aid. I don't even think we're going to reach the point of the siege before he loses. Oh no, they did not lose. So this war might be something that we can actually help him turn. I think we have more troops than them slightly with my troops, but my troops are super high quality compared to theirs. Oh, we're ill. Okay, we're going to trust our doctor to do no more than is necessary because illness is just such a small thing. That should help us out a lot. Really? Oh, who's this? Yes, you can go and become the Queen of Navarra. I hope he treats you well. He is callous, but, you know, he likes to party. And he's content. I think that's okay. Are they going to engage us in battle here? I think they are. If we win the siege before they come in, the battle will definitely fall on our side. But if we don't... Nope. Then they will probably win it. Oh no, we are winning the battle because my troops are so much better. That's the advantage of, oh, we got 2 of our knights wounded though. That's not great. Oh. All right. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We're gonna have to find him a title though still. I think it might be Danelaw. I don't know what we'll rename Danelaw to if we take it. Maybe Northumbria? I don't know. I'm not sure. But so far things are going really in our favor here. We have turned that war around for them with that one battle. Like literally, we have we've taken that war from a great loss for them to what could be a good victory. And I think he should be thankful for us, because us sending our very best troops has basically won him his war, I think. It is losing us our opportunity, though. Shoot, she's of age. No, she's not. Prince Dumnarth can marry. Oh! What happened to the weird witchy lady? Did she go back to the fairy realm? What's happened? Oh, she died in childbirth. Giving you a daughter. Interesting. This could be good for us. Like a Welsh. This will also increase his strength against his vassals. Because I imagine... she's sick, though. Maybe not. But the younger one, the 14-year-old? I think that's interesting. They're past the age of having children, but his actual heir is already married, which is probably to be expected. Yeah! I think this will be a good alliance for you for now. Maybe you'll be able to negotiate one with the sister once she comes into power. I think that's good. I think that's really good. I thought that was them telling me that she came of age, but no. Apparently the weird whispering lady is dead. She's gone back to where she came from, I suppose. And now he's married to the King of Alba. I gotta deal with my prisoners. They've been in my dungeons way too long. We'll just deal with all the people who might be worth money or hooks, and then release, actually... yeah, we can just release everybody else because we don't have... because none of them are religions that we need to convert. There we go. That's fine. We need a guardian for our daughter. She wants to also be education focused. It's also pensive. That's weird. Our culture doesn't really favor pensive, but getting two of them is pretty neat. We'll just train her ourselves as well. I think that's the best option for people who are trying to be learned at this time. Right. And that should be our last child. I'm guessing in the last few years, yep, we've passed over our fertile years, so we will now have no more children. It's just now finding places and situations for our children as they exist. So they're going to attack me and try to win. I don't think they're gonna. I think the 300 are going to be dead before the other guys even show up. Like, as I said, they're gonna, yeah. It's too bad. And that war is finally over after what has to have been 11 years, I think. Finally. Finally, we don't even have a connection to here anymore at all. Like, that alliance has long since been... Oh, wait. I see what you're doing. And it is probably our fault when this goes badly, because we seem to have misjudged their intent. Let's try to catch them, because I think we'll beat them, even though they outnumber us slightly. Leohith comes of age, and he has maximized his... we're very good at educating in this domain. There we go. His wife here is ill. That's fine. That's fine. She also wears armor. That's interesting. He turned out pretty good, eh? Another really good child. Look at that. Diligent, trusting. I don't think we can get him to take the get him to join holy orders. I don't think he'll accept it, and I'm fine with that. Right? Yeah, we already decided that we weren't going to try to force that on him, so I'm actually really good with him. Just with us finding a situation for him. I don't think we're gonna catch them. We might catch half of them, which would be amazing. We just missed catching half of them. Just chase these guys in circles. Show Princedom Narthen at once. Oh, money. Thank you, my son. You probably would have been better off spending that on troops, but I'll take it anyway. I'll just take it anyway. Oh, this is actually sneaky. They're gonna win the battle up there because they got... No, they're not. I don't think they are. I think we're still gonna make it in. I think we killed that army so fast that we're gonna literally win both of these battles. Us! We are going to win both of these battles. My son Gosselin has been impressed with one of the household knights for a very long time. After finally meeting him in person, he has been repeating the warrior's words to himself. Greatness comes in time. Be there to grasp it when it does. Yes, opportunities always come in time. Patient, just like us. And patient is a great trait for a learned monk, so you can absolutely be patient, my son. I think we've won their war for them. It's at the point now where I'm not sure that I want to keep fighting it. Fine. It's fine. We'll do this siege here. Clear out their capital. That should help them out. And while we continue to fight this war over in Lotharingia, I think we're going to bring an end to this episode. These two can now marry, and they shall. Excellent. I think that means that he will join her in her county for now. Yep. Which is cool. Until he inherits, he can definitely stay there. He's gained the first of these, which is going to help him out a little bit. And he's a pretty good warrior. I mean, he's not a great warrior, but he's a good commander, which is good. She's still sick, but that's fine. Let's see what we've got here. Did we make anybody who's worth money? No. You do not fit the minimum, but you do, so we will recruit you. And with that, I think we're going to put an end to this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and next time we will clear up our war over here and hopefully be able to feudalize this for our son. After that, we start thinking about the things we need to do to solidify our domain in order to take over the Danelaw. We will need to get to Paragon of Virtue, because I'm pretty sure that's the threshold. We can't check because we're at war. But we'll find out next time. Look at Cornwall. We're hugging England. We're hugging England. Now, it is important to note that this is Cornwall. This is Cornwall, and this is Wales. So this will leave, but Wales will also be getting this, right? I think we put our son in a pretty good position to control his duchy. I think his vassals are pretty much going to have to accept his his rulership, which is good. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you the next time we are here with our friend, the good King Ordgar of Cornwall and Wales. Goodbye for now.